If you've recently discovered that your partner had an affair, you might feel like your brain has completely taken over your life. You can't stop thinking about it. You replay conversations. You imagine things that you never even witnessed. You wake up in the middle of the night with your heart racing, and you might be wondering, what is wrong with me? Today, I want to help you understand why this happens, because there's actually nothing wrong with you. Your brain is doing exactly what it is designed to do. When you discover an affair, your nervous system reacts as if you've experienced a traumatic event. And in many ways, you have. Discovering an affair is an incredibly traumatic event. But what makes it so hard is that your brain believed that you were safe in your relationship, that this person is your secure base. So when that safety is suddenly broken, your nervous system shifts into survival mode. This isn't just emotional pain, it's a biological response. Your body might feel shaky, numb, hyper alert, or even completely exhausted. Some people describe it as feeling like the ground has dropped out from under them. That's trauma. One of the most distressing symptoms is intrusive thoughts. These are images, questions, and mental loops that just won't stop. You might think, where were they? What did they say? What did they do? Why wasn't I enough? And the more they try to stop the thoughts, the stronger they become. This happens because your brain is trying to protect you. It's scanning for information so that it can make sense of what happened and prevent it from happening again. Your brain believes that if it gathers enough information, then it will feel safe again. But the problem is there's no amount of information that fully restores safety in the moment. Another reason that you may feel out of control is nervous system flooding. This is when your emotional and physiological reactions feel bigger than your logical mind. You may notice intense anger, panic, sudden sadness, or feeling calm one moment and then completely overwhelmed the next moment. This unpredictability can be terrifying, but it's really your nervous system trying to process the shock of all that's happened. Think of it like your nervous system is trying to discharge an emotional surge that it doesn't yet understand. Many betrayed partners tell me that they feel weak or out of control. But the truth is, your reactions are really a sign of a healthy attachment system. You're attached to your partner. And these responses show that you are invested, connected, and you have an emotional bond. The intensity of your reaction is often proportional to the depth of your love and trust that you had for your partner. So the goal after betrayal isn't to stop thinking about it. That's actually the worst advice that I've ever heard. The goal is to help your nervous system slowly feel safe again. Some things that help are, first, understanding what's happening in your body. Second, learning how to regulate your nervous system. A third thing that you can do is having structured conversations instead of chaotic ones. And in addition to that, creating transparency and predictability in the relationship. Healing is less about forcing forgiveness and more about restoring the emotional safety with your partner. The connection will come again later. So if you're in this phase, you don't have to rush your decisions. You don't have to know now whether you're staying or whether you're leaving. Your first job is stabilization. Because when your nervous system is flooded, it's almost impossible to make grounded, long-term decisions. In the next video, I'm going to talk about some of the biggest mistakes that I see couples making after an affair, especially in these early stages, because many of the mistakes unintentionally make the trauma response even worse. If you found this video helpful, then that's going to be a great one for you to watch next.